The Distance, Part 2. Let's just get straight to it. We've got Mercer tokens up for grabs. Certainly want those. Kill 6 walkers, try not to get surrounded. These missions can often be tough. They really, really can. Let's stick with what we've got. 7mm Harrier for Guardian Carol, our hunter. Rick is bringing the Saviour's handgun. Or is he? No, he is not. He's bringing the Porcelain Pulverizer instead. Gives you a little bit more crowd control. And Rosita is bringing the Hazard Bulldozer. Okay, so that can cripple, that can ensnare, that can do a lot of things. Let's just get to it. Okay, so we got some tanks. Well, we know what we want to do. We want to set them alight. If you would please do the honours, Guardian Carol. I want to get across to the right side of the map as soon as possible because walkers are going to start flooding in. It's a little bit frustrating because it would have been lovely to have had the burnout rifle. It can set things alight a little bit more reliably than the Harrier can. And I really want these guys burning as soon as possible, just so that their health is ticking away every turn. You can see that standard attacks just don't cut it, basically. Tricky position. No, I'm loath to do that. What I could do is this. That's mostly to get Rosita charged up again. What I need is some safe spaces for Rick. He's got to stay at least 1-2 squares away from that tank, which means really he's got to go here, and we're gunning to stun something, you know, whatever we can do to really sort of nullify these walkers. It didn't happen. My gosh, I'm using a lot of tools on this run of the Distance. I think maybe I should make the most of this hit, make it a critical. Good. Damn, I was hoping that tank would go up. We try and go for Rosita. He did not. Okay, Rick, I think, displays the better part of valor and skedaddles. That's good. I need to hit multiple targets if Rosita's additional movement part of her trait is to kick in. And Carol, really just need to get you out of the way there. Do not like the fact that you are not on fire still, mate. Yeah, you would get chewed by that tank. You are potentially in danger, but we should be able to cripple this guy. Even better, that tank is flipping fireproof. Now, I was hoping that he would go down. I kind of needed him to do that, not start to go up and over. Yeah, we gotcha. Right, now, my friend the tank, are you going to be a good boy and are you going to go after Rosita? Don't go after Rick. Yeah, that's it. So we're just going to keep rope-a-doping that tank. If we can slow him down every turn. Yeah, he's not going to be able to reach Rick. We are going to be able to open the door. We haven't killed the requisite number of walkers yet. But I'm pretty convinced that will happen. I think we should be okay. We've just got to keep that pressure on. There we go. We've got the kills that we need to get out of here. Let's do this. Just try and get some charge points. Of course, Rosita gets to move afterwards. Yeah, we've got walkers closing in from every single angle. This would be untenable to try and maintain ad infinitum, but we don't have to. We killed the walkers. We opened the gate. We got out of there. We remembered what the objectives of the mission were, which is the key thing. And we got 100 Merce tokens. Very nice. Okay, we're going to make back some of those stun grenades that we've used. Take out all of the raiders. Okay, I'm just thinking here. That does happen every now and again. Burnout rifle, yes. Rick, let's get you back to having the Savior's handgun. You know, Rosie. Yeah, I think that's an okay weapon for you. Let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. This all depends if the survivors are ranged. If you know, there's a lot of factors here. We've got Joe there. Maybe actually I should have used the burnout rifle to take out some of these explodey guys. That would probably be a bit more sensible. A walker's going to start flooding out. I guess there's a tent over there. They might, or this might be one of those weird missions where like this is it. This is all that you have to face. We'll find out. Joe gets no reprieve either way. Okay, he's stunned. We could keep blasting rounds into him. It's not going to make a ton of difference really. I think that we get the door opened, and we do that with the character who cannot slow down walkers, Carol. Obviously, if I'd have given her the Harrier, that would have cripple. I've given her the burnout rifle. That does not affect anybody's movement. The only requisite for this is that we kill the free men. I mean, it says free men. There's only one there, and I mean he's not going to be a problem, I don't think. He's going to be distracting those walkers when he gets chewed on. So what we want to do is we want to slow down as many walkers as we can. We just do not have to worry about Joe there. He's just not going to be a problem. Kind of want to see if I can get a kill here. Nope. Kind of want to get Rick's inspiration meter kind of boosted up if I can. It's not urgent. I don't think it's going to be a factor. Okay, that's great. That pretty much blocks off the bottom of the screen. Come on, let's boost up that inspiration meter. Joe's putting up a heroic fight here. I mean, he really, really is. I'll give him credit for that. But let's face it, his days are numbered. Okay, we didn't get that guy. It's a little bit frustrating. Let's do this. Obviously, we've got to keep an eye on Carol. Okay, and I was considering using Rosita's charge attack, but we just don't need to. Okay, survivors, assemble. Okay, that survivor was reduced to a pile of meaty mush, and we get to get out of here. Nice. Okay, have we got one more mission left? Okay, here we go. Now, last time we had a terrible run on distance. It was Rick went down first, and then it was just survivor after survivor. This time we haven't lost anyone yet. So let's see if we can get through the whole flipping thing with everybody intact. We're going to use the A team. Sasha leading Yumiko and Mercer. I've created a video on why this is such a good combination. If you haven't checked that out, please do. It's just my look at why, you know, I think there is such synergy between these characters. Why I think that when they are combined like this, they are just the best. So the 7mm Harrier, I know that sometimes people ask about the weapons. Here we go, that's the Decimator. Definitely recommend that for Mercer. If you can get it with Lucky, Concussion, and Lethal, I think that's the best variant of this weapon. But if you don't have a Decimator in your arsenal, get one. I didn't mean for that sentence to sound rude either. You know, arsenal is a stockpile of you know, weapons. And a football team. Now this is a little bit tricky because this guy... Is he close enough to get Sasha? Possibly. Tommy... Tell you what, let's just take these guys out of consideration. We stun them, and that's that. They're not going to be a problem. Now, I see twitching corpse piles, so I want to get over to the right side of the map. But of course, problem is we got those. Oh, I did something wrong, which was to give Mercer Michonne's cat instead of the cookies. If you're using this setup, you want Mercer to have the cookies, that's for damn sure. Makes his charge attack phenomenally powerful. Right, you've got to be one way or another taken out of the equation. Hit this target so that Mercer shoots. The more targets he hits, the more chances there are that he gets a charge point. Well done, mate. You managed to avoid getting a charge point. That's really not very helpful at all. Let's go here. Let's see if Sasha can knock this guy out. So she's rooted him. That's useful. It is. But it's not the same thing as stunning him. I don't know how many of our guys he can get. Obviously he's got Sasha there. Okay. Can we get a couple of characters at once? Right, hang on a minute. Right, you... I want crippled. I think I can just do that, that's fine. Mercer, who can you actually shoot? Can you shoot anyone there? Nope. I needed Mercer hitting more targets, really. Because I want him, of course, to have charge points. Let's stop you from flipping falling apart in front of our eyes. Okay, a couple of walkers there, that's good. So let's do this, see if we can get some charge points for Mercer. Great, we can. Kind of just want to hold on to those just for a second. Okay, that's excellent. I'm not going to start opening this gate until Rodders is gone. Is history. I think let's just keep Rodney stunned. We have concussive on that decimator, as I showed you earlier. Therefore, you know, anything that he stuns will stay stunned for 2 turns, which is just magnificent. Right, Mercer, yes, you can hit that there. So how about... No, I don't want to use up my charge point. Do this. Hit plenty of targets. Get your charge points back. That's great. I think Rodders is gonna burn to death next turn. Do I need to stun anything? I think I don't think that's a crazy idea to go there and do that. Yeah, good. Rodney is Histoire. Let's do this. And then the long fight to get the heck out of here is going to really begin. I would be gambling here that I will get full charge points with Mercer. It's a risk. But this is what I'm doing here. Decimator, there's just no two ways about it. It's a magnificent weapon. And what I'm trying to do here, something that I sometimes make a bit of a mistake with, is I'm thinking about the shooting order. Right, let's move you down. Okay, you... Yeah, he needed to be stunned. That one at the very bottom. You need to be crippled. I can do that by going up here. Hit as many targets as you can. Mercer gets charged. So the fact that they're coming out from the top and the bottom is a little bit problematic. Obviously you can see that Sasha is turning around and shooting as well. That's great news for us. I think... Right, I need you 2 spaces away from that guy and that guy. So if I go here, stun these guys here. Excellent. I mean, if this tactic didn't exist, I don't know what I'd do, really. Try and keep you out of range of any big scary walkers. Right, I'm sure Mercer can hit that target there, so we do that. Good. Didn't get all of the charge points that I needed initially, but then, I just sort of did. If I put you there, you are at risk of him. I'm just thinking about what I have to stun turn after turn. I've got this funny feeling that he's not going to get the charge points that I need. Oh, he did. I don't know why I had a weird feeling that he wouldn't. Worked out okay though. Okay, and of course we're getting just some stuns from the fact that we have critical aim on our guys. Something that I've found to be pretty useful. And what we might be finding here is that we are starting to get to the point where we're amassing walkers over those points where they come into the map. We are spawn blocking them. Just making it so that they can't really come in. Or at least not come in as efficiently and in the numbers that they would normally be coming in. That would usually be 2 walkers per turn. They just haven't the space to do that. So we're limiting how many are coming in, which is a good and a bad thing. What we want is a target-rich environment, because each turn we want to exhaust Mercer's charge attack, and then we want to hit as many targets as we can so that he gets all of those charge points back, and then he can stun walkers for 2 turns. And you can see how it's working. He can essentially hit half the map with each attack. Okay, I'm going to have to gamble that he will be killed. No, I can't put you where I... Right, I can put you there. Yeah, so he can stun walkers for 2 turns, essentially. He can hit half the map. So all we're doing is positioning him so he's safe, hitting half the map, finding a way, getting into charge points back, then hitting the other half. And it keeps these walkers in a holding pattern. Okay, Sasha, sorry that you got bit, but you're still in one piece, and so is everybody else. That's one of the most exciting runs that I've had on the distance for quite a while. What a finale of a mission. 10 turns to open that gate. I don't know what you would do if you didn't know the Mercer stunning decimator trick. Maybe use some bruisers with riot shields, that kind of thing. Who knows? Anyway, all I know is that for this week, we got through 54 survivors out of 54 made it. Very exciting run. Some very exciting missions there. Glad you could join me, as ever. Thank you for watching.